So as a orthopedic PT, I've been working in sports medicine for about 10 plus years. So I treat a lot of orthopedic injuries, but sports PT is treating an orthopedic injury in the framework of you as an athlete. So we don't just look at like the typical injury that you're dealing with, but how it relates to your sports movements and how we can work that back into your functional improvement as an athlete. So my goal as a sports PT is to keep you in the game, not take you out of it. I know as an athlete you really like to do your sport, participate in your activity, so it's pretty detrimental when you get hurt. It can kind of affect you both on a physical and a psychological level. So when I evaluate a lot of athletes, during the first appointment I always talk about what they can substitute other activities with. So instead of eliminating all activity, we talk about what things they can be doing in the meantime that help them both get better from the injury and also perform at a high level once they're back to playing their sport. So as an athlete myself, sports PT can really help just about anyone. I work with all different athletes of all levels and ages. It doesn't just have to be, your kid who's in school that's trying to, run a cross-country meet. It can be anyone, like a weekend warrior or someone who just wants to get back to lifting weights to get stronger and healthier. So you don't typically need a referral or medical imaging to come to us directly. We can actually see you right from the point of injury. A lot of our tests and measures are designed to kind of figure out what's going on with you, what's causing your pain, and what we should do about it. That helps kind of guide our treatment. I know that a lot of the schools around here have kind of contracts with orthopedic providers that kind of refer you directly to them, but it is your choice where you go for your care. And as a practice here, we focus more on one patient at a time so that we can tailor our interventions specifically to which athlete needs which intervention for getting them back to their sport quicker. So most of my sessions with my athletes, we start off with a physical assessment, kind of see how you're moving each day and see how you're feeling. From there, we usually do a combination of manual therapy and targeted exercise. Those exercises could be a combination of balance training, strength training, muscle coordination, and movement training. But it's all targeted with the goal of getting you back to doing your sport-specific activities and the movements that give you problems when you're on the court or on the field. So at the end of the day, as an athlete myself, I've been there, I've been injured, I've had to modify my treatment, I've had to modify my exercises, I've had to modify all the sports that I like to do. But really, we try to do as a sports PT is teach you what you're feeling and why. And sometimes when you're injured, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to quit the thing that you love.